But anyway, it's a very easy and fun trick. Next is the ball and vase. Now the ball and vase is a very, 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 very easy trick. Now the one problem about this trick, I would give it a 6, because everybody knows how the ball and vase is done. If you do not know how it's done, and if someone does it in front of you and they let you examine it, you're going to find out the trick easily. But the problem is that this is such a common trick that a lot of people know it, and it's so easy to figure out. That's what I don't like about this trick. But it's very easy for kids to learn, so I might bump it up to a 7, but people can still figure it out easily. So it's a 7. Next is the Criss Angel Secret Floating Device. Now, what I did while I was in Vegas is I bought this kit called... Oh, shoot. I bought this kit called the Mystiflyers. And it showed me a bunch. And I got it just for extra floating device. For more floating devices. And this right here, this black line... That is a lot of floating device. That is a lot. So, yeah. Next. Oh, by the way, this you have to really, really practice on. Very, very practice. I would give her probably a 9 or an 8. I've practiced a lot with this trick. And I still got a lot left. Anyway. The card case. The Criss Angel card case. The card case is a very, very easy trick. Everyone at my school knows it. But when I first saw this trick, I was like, what? But then someone said, oh, that it was so blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, okay, now I get it. And now I finally have it with this kit. And it is a very good trick. But I usually do tricks like this with duplicate cards and all that. But anyway, well, it wouldn't make sense to you if you ever seen that ripped up card where you rip up a card and then you keep one of the pieces and then it completely sticks back together except that one piece, and that one piece fits the empty spot of the card. So that is one of the problems. Well, that's not one of the problems. That's just one of the tricks I like to do. Now, for this one, since a lot of people know it, I would probably give it a 6. But since it is a very good trick, I would bump it up twice to give it an 8. I like this trick. It's very good. Next is the Christopher's Nightmare and the Mindfreak rope. Now, in the Mindfreak rope, it didn't really work out for me. I didn't really like it because this rope is long and it involves cutting your rope up. And you can lose your rope very easily. But I made a trick. Well, I kind of stole... I used a trick. I turned the Mindfreak rope, which is not the white rope, but the regular rope, into a trick of mine, and is probably a dangerous trick, and I call it the dangerous trick in the whole entire kit. And you can make it up. And I think I will, and all these tricks I will show on the Nevastokes channel. So if you like magic, go subscribe to that channel. I'll post a link right there. But I'll post a link in the corner. Anyway, the problem with this is that, yeah, you cut up your rope. But I turned my trick into another part. So I would either give, since you're cutting up your rope, well, I'm kind of mad. Well, not kind of mad. I'm kind of disappointed because Criss Angel is making you cut up his rope and cut up your rope, and you're just gonna lose it fast and easy, like that, just like that. You just cut it into 4 pieces, and they're like, "Whoa, what's gone?" But anyway, that is the problem with this. So right off the bat, I would give it a 5. But since I turned it into my own trick, I actually bump it up now to an 8. Because that trick is very, very easy to do. But it gets big reactions and it scares people. And it's dangerous. And since I'm an advanced magician, I would not, and I repeat, would not recommend doing that trick unless you are very sure, you are very, very sure you want to do it. And since I'm so experienced with that trick, I'm just going to be like, okay. Next is Christopher's Nightmare, the white rope. Christopher's Nightmare. It is 3 different sized ropes, and all you do is you just pull on one of the ropes, and then they all become the same size. One of the ropes. And it's amazing. But, okay guys, I went to go replace the batteries. But, here we go. For this trick, I would give it a 7 because it is so easy to do, but it gives big reactions. So I would give it probably 7 or an 8. Next is the money printer. Now with the money printer, I would probably give it an 8 because it is a very good trick. It's just that at the very end you cannot show it to them, and you cannot let them turn those knobs, or else they will figure out the trick very, very fast, and you'll just be ruined easily. Next are the 3 DVDs, and I just threw the secret flooding device off of it. Anyway, the 3 DVDs. First DVD is the Mindfreak, and then the second, like I said, you already saw it if you saw the first video. The very first video. Next is the instruction manual. The instruction manual, I've read the whole entire instruction manuals, frontwards, backwards, upwards, downwards, everywhere. I've read the whole entire thing, and now I know every single trick that you can do inside this kit, plus more because of the extra tricks that were in his best-selling book. And behind this, well, there is, like, if I show you, there is a little compartment. And these are just regular Criss Angel cards. And when you first get the deck, they are in this case, in the case. But I didn't really like that, so I just moved it over here. And there's a lot of hollow room in here. A lot. I mean, look at that. This is the top, and right here's the bottom, right here's the top. So that is a very cool place to put it. It's like a secret hiding spot, which I can hide my money. Actually, I might try that. I might put my money in here. I don't know. And when you first get the kit, this is just a really weird thing I like to do, but it has a weird smell. But I like the smell. Let's see, watch me smell it. It smells good. I like the smell. So, that is the Criss Angel kit, and I will be right back. And let's get a full view again. So, overall, we have seen the whole entire kit, and I would believe that this is the #1 kit of all time. I would believe that. But this is a very good kit, and I would believe that it is #1. Now, here's the thing. This, with normal price at Criss Angel shop, is $60. And it is actually a very good price because it says right here, it is over a $450 value. And I actually calculated what each magic trick was altogether, and it was over $450, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a good kit. But anyway, I would believe that this is the best, and I do believe it is the best, and I personally think that this is my new main magic kit, because this is just amazing. I love it. But the price is $60. Now, you can order it from the A&E store or Criss Angel shop, which you can get it for $59.95. But I got it from the A&E shop, and luckily, at the side of the front of the home page, it said any items over $59 gets free shipping. And mine was 95 cents over $59. So $59.95. Woohoo! I got free shipping from It sent from the A&E store to here, and it got here fast. As soon as I shipped it, as soon as it took 1 day to ship, and it took 3 days for the little card to get here, then I had to go down to the post office and get it. But in reality, it came in 4 days. Four. But in reality, it came in 4, but it took me 5 because the post office. Well, as soon as I got to the post office, it was like, he hasn't come back from his shift yet. And I was like, oh, okay. So the next day I came and I picked it up. And it was awesome. I liked it and I loved it. And it is just amazing. And would I recommend this? Out of the whole entire kit, I would give it a 10. A perfect 10. That is it, everybody. That has been my review of the Criss Angel Mindfreak Ultimate Magic Kit. And yes, if there are any questions you would like to know, please leave your comments in the description, or not in the description, in the comments of the in the comments of this video. Any questions, and I will be happy to answer them. And yes, that is pretty much it. And I guess I will be seeing y'all, everybody. Peace out. Well, it's not the 70s anymore. See you later, everybody. See you later.